You're welcome to the 9 Economic News Summary. I am Patience Aliyu. The Federal Government Enterprise and Empowerment Program, GEEP, has provided technical assistance to 21,000 youths, and more than 350,000 micro-enterprises have benefited from GEEP and MarketMoni Scheme in the country. Mr. Okechukwu Enelama, the Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment, at a news conference in Abuja, said both programs were part of the broader social intervention program of the federal government. The minister said Nigeria had signed two important agreements, one with Volkswagen of Germany to propel the country to an automotive hub, and the second with European Free Trade Area comprising Iceland, Liechtenstein, Norway and Switzerland to promote trade with those countries. Similarly, Nigeria has also signed a Memorandum of Understanding with Shandong Ruyi International Fashion Industry, a Chinese firm, to establish the first ever cotton value chain industry worth $2 billion. Minister of Trade and Investment Okechukwu Enelama said the MOU comprised aggregation and offtake of cotton from farmers for ginning, spinning, weaving and manufacture of at least 300 million meters of African print in Katsina, Kano, Abia and Lagos states to meet 20% of West Africa's garment demand. The Managing Director and Chief Executive, Nigeria Deposit Insurance Corporation, Mr. Umaru Ibrahim, has called for effective collaboration between regulators and operators and the establishment of sound ethics and professionalism in the banking industry. Ibrahim made the call while receiving a delegation of executive members of the Chartered Institute of Bankers of Nigeria, led by the President and Chairman of Council, Dr. Uche Olowu, during a courtesy visit to him in Abuja. Also lamented the abuse of extant regulations and ethical standards. The NDIC boss cited the recent involvement of some deposit money banks in illegal foreign exchange transfers as a wake-up call for better corporate governance and ethical behavior, and assured the delegation of his resolve to strengthen collaboration with the Institute in the promotion and enforcement of good corporate governance, high ethical standards, and professionalism in the sector. The President, African Export-Import Bank, Mr. Benedict Orama, says the $850 million donated to the bank by two Chinese financial institutions will enable it to expand its support to African businesses. Afrexim signed agreements for a $500 million facility with China Development Bank and a $350 million facility with Bank of China. Orama, at the recent China-Africa Cooperation Forum, FOCAC 2018 in Beijing, said the China Development Bank facility will enable the bank to support trade-enabling infrastructure projects across Africa, while the $350 million from Bank of China was targeted at direct bank-to-bank loans, participation in syndicated loans, and trade finance, among others. And Women's International Shipping and Trading Association says it has secured a consultative status seat in the International Maritime Organization, the global apex regulatory body for maritime activities. The president of WISTA Nigeria, Mrs. Mary Hamman, during the association's 2018 annual business luncheon in Lagos, southwest Nigeria, said the opportunity would enable the association to promote diversity, inclusion, and women's empowerment in the global body. Haman noted that it would also allow the association to formally contribute to discussions for increasing capacity in both shoreside and onboard ships in the maritime industry. For details of these and other stories, log on to our website, nan.ng.